Oh no, I broke my bottle. Are you serious?
I live inside my own world of make-believe.
Alrighty. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everybody. I hope you all are having a great Saturday so far. I'm not gonna lie, I was supposed to hit the gym really early today, but I low-key stayed up until like 4 a.m. watching Stranger Things. Low-key, it was worth it. That show, it's been so long since that show's been out, and I think, let's see, Stranger Things came out when I was in, I think, like middle school or something, and then it had like, I swear, like a 3 or 4, like it felt like a 2 to 4 year hiatus because they were having like some production issues because of COVID and everything. So it's been a hot minute, and so I just kept forgetting about it. But then I finally got around to it this week, and so I'm probably like 2 weeks late. But dude, everyone was talking about how good it was, bro. It actually was. Like I almost stayed up until like 5 in the morning, which has been absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, woke up at 4, then woke up at no, not sorry, not woke up at 4. I went to bed at 4, then woke up at 11, then took care of some errands I had to run today with my buddy. Then got back, started cooked up some sweet potato pie to have with dinner later because we have my roommate. He's making, I think the way you pronounce it is kalbijim. If anyone that's Korean in the comments, just let me know if I'm saying that right or not. I think that's what it's called, like kalbijim. I think I'm saying that right, but I have no idea. But anyways, for today's workout, did shoulders and arms, and just gonna keep this one a little bit shorter, just because the clips weren't like the best like quality, because I was having an issue where my camera kept cutting out for certain scenes, so I'm just gonna keep it nice, short and sweet. But honestly, that fits today's scene perfectly because I decided to try out supersets, and I've never really done those in like a long time. It's been a couple of years, and so I did that with my buddy Derek this time, and bro, supersets did not disappoint. It was actually insane. Like I was wearing my hoodie as I was just warming up, and dude, after like the first set, like bro, my arms really felt like they got burst out of my hoodie, and then my hoodie's like an extra large, so literally just hitting like that after that first set, I was like, oh my gosh, I know this is gonna be a good workout. And I didn't even have any energy drink or anything, just water. And as you guys saw in that first clip, I literally broke another water bottle. This is like the third one I've had in the past like 4 months. Like I broke one like a month ago because I was rushing out the door because I was trying to get to the gym as soon as possible, and dropped it, and literally just came crashing to the floor. It wasn't even that high up, but I think it was just because it was filled to the brim, and so there's ice on the floor everywhere. And now broke up my bucked up bottle that I've been having for like a couple months, and bro, I can't win, man. So I think what I'm just gonna do at this point, I'm just gonna get like gallon bottle from the grocery store. Don't feel like paying $10 again, but we'll see. We'll have to do something, but it is what it is. Pay like $1 is not too bad at the grocery store. $10, whatever. I'm just tired of breaking so many water bottles, but that's on me. But furthermore, just for the workout today, other than that incident I had earlier, so we did superset of tricep pushdowns with the machine preacher curl, and the pushdowns felt super strong today. I was doing almost a full stack. I was like 2 numbers up from the full stack. I think full stack is like 100 pounds, and so I was doing 90s, and I did that for about, I want to say, 3 sets of like 8 to 11 reps, something like that. And so that was pretty high, and they were like controlled reps too, like slow and controlled, so I could actually feel the movement I'm hitting. And so following these up with machine preacher curls afterwards, it was low-key kind of hard to position myself on the machine preacher curls because my triceps were so pumped that when I laid them onto the pad, I could barely like extend them just because they're burning so bad. But they didn't hinder how much weight I was able to do. I was actually able to do like a lot of weight for reps on the machine preacher curls. To do like 3 sets of like 140 with reps of between like around 8 to 12, 8 to 11 again, and felt absolutely phenomenal. Like you could see like from like both of us as we're doing this workout, supersetting was absolutely phenomenal, and I'm definitely going to keep this in the routine for moving forward because it actually saved me a lot of time, because normally like my arm days kind of go like a little bit over an hour, but this one I think was like maybe like 45 minutes or something like that, give or take, and it was perfect. Like everything about this lift was just absolutely amazing. So Furthermore, as we continue to keep going on, followed after with a superset of easy bar skull crushers and some hammer curls. So basically, like my whole point of this workout is just doing shoulders and arms. So it's just like doing a lot of supersets to save time and get like a really good pump, but also still get strong at the same time. So easy bar skull crushers felt awesome today. Did like 27.5 or something like that with the weight, and did for like 3 sets of 10 to 12, something like that. Just kind of get really focused on that stretch. And did like similar thing with hammer curls. I didn't get as many reps here, but I was really focusing on just like squeezing my forearms, because I feel like when I'm just kind of just like repping it out, I don't really feel my forearms working that bad. So I feel like especially for the forearms are like a really like gripping muscle. So if you really just work on like squeezing and just like holding with like your fingers as you're doing like every single rep, you're really feeling your forearms to like really burn them out. So you don't need to be doing like 100-pound hammer curls to be able to feel them. I feel like it's how you do it that's going to be the most important, because I'm not trying to be out here to show off how much weight I can hammer curl, because at the end of the day, no one really cares. No one's really paying attention to what you're doing in the gym, so it doesn't really matter like what you're doing. So you really just got to do you, and then just keep the boat moving. But after these ones, finished off with assisted machine. So we started off with some assisted machine tricep dips, and he also felt phenomenal, got a really good stretch. So started off with some body weight, then just did 2 drop sets. So just drop set with starting with the 40s, then dropped down to like 55 or 70, whatever it was, and just really focused on like when I was using the machine itself, I was just doing like a super slow negative, so I can get a really insane stretch on my triceps, and they were so cooked by the time I did this. And right after this, I did chin-ups to finish off, and my biceps were already pretty fried. So doing these ones, bro, oh my goodness, like the squeeze I was getting on my biceps as I was going up and down, holy crap, my biceps really felt like they were gonna like just like rip my shirt open. It was wild. But as we go on with the rest of the lift, finished off with shoulders right there, because I really want to bring my arms up, and I know like shoulders are a big component of it, but I really involve them in other parts of my lift during the week, so I prioritize them more, and the other parts of my week for other lifts. So to put them at the end of this workout, and I was able to still push them like pretty heavy, pretty effectively to train to failure, that type of thing, and strength was there, everything felt good. So just for the final superset of this workout, just finished up with some rear delt flies, and just you guys can see right here as I turned my hands inwards a little bit to really kind of like emulate like how a swimmer would do it, because if you notice, swimmers usually have really wide shoulders, and so you wonder why their shoulders are so big. And so I tried that out last week, and I was actually able to feel my rear delt so much to the point that I was barely able to do like anywhere close to the weight I was doing beforehand. And so I was getting like a crazy burn like every single set I was doing. And so I feel like doing it this way is really going to be beneficial for me going forward in terms of me both feeling a pump and actually growing my rear delts, because I never really feel my rear delts whenever I'm doing rear delt pec deck flies. So I just worked on just changing my technique rather than just like dumping the exercise and just trying something I don't really like. And this one's super straightforward and feels really good. So I think this is going to work for me, and this could keep doing it this way. And right after I did these ones, just finished off with dumbbell ladder raises for this. First I did with like 35s. Last 2 sets I did with like 25s, just to really focus on doing that squeeze at the top, and then just basically doing it until I can't raise my arms anymore. And that's all it was for the workout. Nothing too crazy today, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's lift, even though it was a little bit of a shorter one. But without further ado, don't forget, get jacked, be cool with everybody, and we're all gonna make it. I will see you guys later, and I am so hyped for dinner time because we got Kyrie Jim, and I made sweet potato pie, and I got vanilla ice cream, so the boys are about to eat good tonight. It's gonna be a good one. But with that said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I believe we have push day again on Monday, so that's gonna be a good one. So I'll see you guys then. Y'all have a good one.